had considerable amount of bladder leakage, a lot. And hindsight, I didn't realize that I was having, I guess it was related lower back pain because it left afterwards. And the bladder leakage had gotten so bad till I couldn't hardly do anything. Exercise, lifting, sneezing, coughing, got about to where I couldn't clear my throat. I lived in a pad. That was standard issue for years, and they had continually gotten thicker. Like I said, I make the crack of having stocking poise because I had to buy so many of them. So it limited a lot of things. You constantly feel like you need to wash, and you know that your bladder's constantly leaking on. Your husband may be understanding, but psychologically, you really don't know. And too much doesn't bother me. But I didn't realize how much that was bothering me till after it was gone. Even when you're trying to be intimate, you have to worry about leaking. Everything is an issue. I talked to a nurse practitioner, and she asked me about that. And I said, yeah, I know, it just comes with age. I even got to where I could give them the spill. She said, no, ma'am, let me tell you. And she started telling me about Dr. Speights in the clinic up here and the procedure with the sling. And I was like, excuse me? I was so excited. She was telling me how much another patient she had done so well with it and referred me up here. And I was so excited. I couldn't wait to get here. I'm serious. I was almost embarrassed. Dr. Speights is super. So sweet. And the nurse practitioner, Jackie Williams, is very sweet. We left the surgery center. I was in my denim skirt and my own clothes. We went to Red Lobster and ate lunch. Left there and went to a shoe shop where the girls wanted to go, and let them shop for some shoes. Drove another almost 100 miles and to my house, and then went another 100 miles, about 80 miles to my mother's for recovery, I thought. It was 14 or 15 days after surgery. Drove a Greyhound bus with 45 youth on it to Tulsa, Oklahoma, straight through, and spent a week up there with them for a youth rally and drove them straight through back. My lower back pain has been just almost gone. I did not realize that was related and how much trouble I was having with my lower back. Mm-hmm. And the surgery apparently corrected that also, which changed another enormous hunk of my life and gave me way more quality. Between the two, I pretty well do anything anybody else can now and have a normal life. The intimacy is better because you're not psychologically distracted with this issue, and then anything else you do, because you don't have to keep your mind on trying not to your bladder to leak, So it's really changed a lot of things. It works. It's a cure, and it's a whole change. It's getting your quality of life back, and I appreciate that more than people ever. Great. It is, and I go through this emotion. I get excited because I can't believe people live like that so long. They don't have to.